Have you ever been so full of yourself, so sure you were right, that you completely ignored a friend's good advice? Today, we're diving into a story that shows just how dangerous that can be. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the smartest thing we can do is simply listen. Once upon a time, there was a poor donkey, mistreated by its owner. It was always hungry, thirsty, and terribly weak. Every day was a struggle for survival. The owner worked the donkey to the bone, but barely fed it. At night, the donkey had no choice but to sneak out, desperately searching for anything to eat or drink. One evening, while wandering weakly through the fields, the donkey stumbled upon a jackal. Now, you might think a jackal would be trouble, but this one was different. He saw the donkey's plight and felt a wave of pity. He was a kind-hearted creature. "Friend, you look like you haven't eaten in days," the jackal said gently. "What's wrong?" The donkey, with a heavy sigh, told the jackal its sad story of constant abuse and hunger. The jackal listened patiently and then, with a twinkle in his eye, said, "I know a place. It's a secret, but I can show you. There's a lush vegetable garden nearby, full of delicious cucumbers and fresh greens. Follow me, and you can eat until your heart's content." The donkey's ears perked up. Hope, a feeling it hadn't felt in a long time, began to bloom. It gratefully followed the jackal. The jackal led the donkey through a hidden gap in the fence, and just as promised, a paradise of vegetables lay before them. The donkey couldn't believe its eyes. It ate and ate, feasting on crisp cucumbers and tender leaves until its stomach was full for the first time in ages. From that night on, this became their routine. Every night, the jackal would lead the donkey to the garden, and they would feast together under the moonlight. Weeks passed, and a remarkable transformation took place. With a full belly every night, the donkey regained its strength. Its coat grew shiny, its muscles became firm, and it was no longer the weak, frail creature it once was. It felt strong, powerful, and full of life. One night, after a particularly satisfying meal, the donkey felt an overwhelming sense of joy and well-being. It felt so good, so energetic, that it had a sudden urge. "Oh, my friend," the donkey declared to the jackal, "the moon is so beautiful tonight, and my heart is so full. I feel a song coming on. I simply must sing." The jackal's eyes widened in alarm. "Sing? Are you out of your mind?" he whispered urgently. "We are in someone else's garden. If you make a sound, the guards will hear us. They'll come running, and we'll be in terrible trouble." But the donkey just scoffed. It was feeling proud and invincible. "What do you know about music, you scavenger?" it said arrogantly. "My voice is beautiful, melodic. People will think it's a famous singer serenading the night. You're just jealous." The donkey's pride had completely blinded it to the danger. It was convinced of its own brilliance. The jackal tried again, pleading, "Please, friend, I'm begging you. This is a terrible idea. Your singing is just braying. It will lead to disaster. Think about the consequences." But the donkey wouldn't listen. Its ego was too big. Seeing that he couldn't reason with the stubborn donkey, the clever jackal changed his tactic. He pretended to be impressed. "You know what? You're right," the jackal said with fake enthusiasm. "A voice as magnificent as yours deserves a proper introduction. Wait here. I will go to the village and fetch a garland of flowers to place around your neck. It's the least I can do for such a great artist. Just give me 10 minutes. Don't start your concert without me." The donkey, flattered and completely fooled, puffed out its chest. "Very well," it said, "but hurry back. The world needs to hear my voice." The jackal nodded, turned, and slipped quietly out of the garden, leaving the foolish donkey behind. He had no intention of coming back. The donkey waited impatiently. 10 minutes felt like an eternity. Finally, it couldn't hold back any longer. It threw its head back and let out the loudest, most ear-splitting hee-haw you could ever imagine. It brayed and brayed, filling the peaceful night with its terrible noise. Of course, the garden guards, who were dozing nearby, were instantly jolted awake. "What is that awful sound?" one yelled. They grabbed their thickest sticks and rushed towards the source of the noise. They found the donkey still braying proudly in the middle of the cucumber patch. Without a moment's hesitation, they descended upon the poor animal, beating it so severely that it collapsed, bruised and broken. The next morning, the donkey, barely able to move, dragged itself away, its body aching with every step. Its pride had cost it dearly. This story teaches us a timeless lesson. Always listen to the sincere advice of a true friend. Ego and arrogance can make us deaf to wisdom and blind to danger, leading us straight into painful and avoidable consequences. A little humility can save us from a world of hurt. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more lessons from life. See you next time.